It's important for me to really just ask good qualifying questions about, is this your goal? How long do you see yourself doing this? I want them to tell me this is their career. Yeah, I like to try to stump them at the end and say, why shouldn't I hire you? Because it usually throws people off, and I just want to see what they say. I love that one. But most of the time I just ask, hey, what's your plan B? I kind of want to hear, well, if I'm going to do this, I want to do that. I want to hear how indifferent they are to the business or how serious they are about being in it, because real estate, especially in your first couple years, can be a little disheartening. Everybody has a grand vision of how it's going to go for them, and you want to see, okay, if you're not really committed to this job, to this business, to this career, and you take those hits, which they're coming inevitably. If you take those hits, are you just going to fall back on plan B? Most people will do sort of a typical, like, well, I can't really think of a good reason. I want to see if they get rattled by this question. That's what it is to me. The answer is sort of irrelevant. It's how rattled are they going to be? How much are they going to freeze in the moment? Because that's real estate. Somebody's going to put you on the spot. You're not going to know the answer. How do you respond to it? Most people that I've hired have managed to get through it and say, I can be a little, lackadaisical, or I travel a lot. I get that. That seems to be something that comes up a lot with new brokers. You go to hire them and they've already got all their travel plans booked out. So that's something that we have to work through with agents. So you kind of just have to accept that there's lots of different personalities out there, and some of them are going to vibe with different clients and different buyers, and it's not always going to be who you think it is.